Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video we are going to be talking about my grinding routine, how I make millions upon millions of dollars every day in Grand Theft Auto Online. I would say legitimately I'm earning around $30 million a week. Yes, you heard that right. $30 million a week. Every week in GTA. And that's how I'm able to afford just about everything I need and why my Broke to Millions accounts are just so easy to grind. Why is it so easy to make money? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be going over my daily grinding routine that at least I'm using this month. Every month I have a different grinding routine that I try to mess around with because it keeps the game fresh, it keeps it exciting. So, maybe every month I'll make a video like this and talk about my different grinding routines that I'm messing around with. But, yeah. That's kind of how it is. I'm a player that's put in a ridiculous amount of time in the GTA. I have 1,200 hours just on my Legacy Edition. Expanded and Enhanced, which came out a month ago, I already have 200 hours in. And that's without even going over to Epic Games, which I have around 10,000 hours on. And my Xbox account, which I have even more time on. Like, I'm an absolute no-life loser when it comes to GTA. And the major reason why is because I grind and grind and grind this game. It's why I made a channel on this game. I memorized just about everything there is when it comes to this game, and this is why. So I always feel like it's important to help you guys because, a lot of people get burnt out when it comes to grinding, and I feel like grinding is something that makes this game fun. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what keeps me excited and the best ways to make money. My grinding routine is going to be a lot more basic than you think, and you'll kind of understand why once we get into it, right? So starting off, every day I am playing GTA, I will start by figuring out which passive businesses I want to use. Ideally, obviously the Acid Lab is brain dead. You call Mutt, boom, done, it's resupplied. It's a simple sale mission, takes 10-ish minutes, and you can sell it in a public lobby, making a 50% cash bonus. So the Acid Lab is great. The nightclub I can automatically access right through the Terabyte, so I always set my spawn location to the Garment Factory. I will immediately go into my Terabyte, I will access the nightclub, and I will increase my popularity if it's low, and I will make sure that my nightclub warehouse technicians aren't bottlenecked, and I'll do a sale mission there if I need to as well. Again, super simple 10-ish minute sale mission. Those are the two best, but we also have businesses like the Bunker, super easy. Boom, one resupply right on the Terabyte, done. We have businesses like the Salvage Yard. Now, this passive business you are not able to access through your Terabyte, but it is still very easy. After going from my Terabyte, I will simply set my spawn location to the Salvage Yard, load into a new lobby, it takes like 10 seconds, and then I will do 2 tow truck missions. It's only a 2-minute cooldown between tow truck missions, so I usually just hop onto my phone, watch a 2-minute YouTube short, and then I do the second tow truck mission. The reason why tow truck missions are so good is because not only do you make around $35,000 for each vehicle that is returned, but you also make $25,000 every hour with the Salvage Yard on passive income, and it slowly trickles down. So like the first hour, it's 25,000, then the next hour it's 23,000, then the next hour is 21,000. But if you add all of it up, you're making like $300,000 for 10 minutes of work. It's great. And if you plan on playing GTA for an extended period of time, it's just a fantastic way to get some extra cash thrown into your account. Those are really the major passive businesses I'd recommend to use. Obviously, there's more, but I don't recommend using motorcycle club businesses. Yes, if you own them, use them for the nightclub, but you don't actually need to have them actively running. You just need to have them, like, existing and not rated. That's as simple as it is, and you can use them for money. So that's my recommendation when it comes to the motorcycle club businesses. Apart from that, that's really it when it comes to passive. Obviously, there are businesses which I'm pretty sure some of you will let me know about. You can obviously make your way to Special Cargo, and you can pay Lupe's assistance if that's something you want. But I don't know. I'm kind of lazy, and I don't do that every 48 minutes. So that's the passive side of things for me. Now we arrive to the active side, and there's really only 2 things I do. First of all, I start off with the Cayo Perico heist. I always start off with the Cayo Perico heist. It is simply the easiest way to make money in GTA. It's 45 to 30 minutes of work, and you are going to earn $1.2 to $1.1 million if you're doing it on the hard or easy mode. It's always a guaranteed elite finish for me. So yeah, it's like a $1.2 million take on average. And then I will make my way over to the Mackenzie hangar, and I will do a Titan job. And that pays me $750,000, and once again takes around 40 minutes to complete. So $750K for the Titan job, and an additional $1.2 million for the Cayo Perico heist. Boom, add them together. That is $2 million for about an hour and 20-ish minutes of work. Obviously, the Cayo Perico heist is a very, very long cooldown. So you know what I do? I simply go into a taxi or do whatever the working AFK method is. Honestly, one of the simplest ways for me to go AFK because I'm on PC is I just set up an auto clicker and it automatically clicks for me so I don't get kicked. If I'm on PlayStation, because I'm using a magnetic digitizer remote, I will just simply put 2 rubber bands here or tape my remote down and I don't have to worry about joystick drift. And over time, the game won't kick me. And when I do that, I am able to make all the money with my passive businesses. And then when I log back on the GTA or, I go back to my computer, boom, all of my passive businesses are fully ready to go and the Cayo Perico heist is back on cooldown. That's really as simple as my grinding method is. Think about it, right? I'm playing GTA for about an hour and a half. I have my passive businesses set up and I've already completed the Cayo Perico heist and the Mackenzie Field hangar. And then for the last 30 minutes to reach the 2-hour mark, I'll complete sale missions for those passive businesses, being the nightclub, being the bunker, and being the acid lab. If you rinse and repeat that, you're making probably close to, I'd say, $2.5 million every 2 hours. And what's great about it is that you don't need to be constantly playing GTA, right? That's it. 2 hours of work. And then I move on with whatever else I'm doing every day. And then the next day I'll rinse and repeat. And the next day I'll rinse and repeat over and over and over. $2 million, or actually no, it's closer. Let's say it's $2.5 million a day, right? With that method I just showcased. So it's $2.5 million a day. If you multiply that by the 7 days there are in a week, you're already looking at like, I don't know, $18-19 million every week playing GTA. And because I leave my game passively AFK overnight, that's like another $1.5 million a day. That's it. AFK methods paired with the Cayo Perico heist and the Mackenzie Field hangar. And congratulations, you're literally making $30 million a week. I mean, that's really it. I mean, $30 million a week means if you play GTA for a month, you're already looking at $120 million. And that's already enough to cover an entire DLC in GTA. So, I mean, it's that simple. Like, in my opinion, it is not hard to earn money in Grand Theft Auto Online. Yes, I know if you don't have a lot of time, I guess it is challenging. But for me, I'm only putting in 2 hours of work, and I'm not even really playing every day. I have enough money on my account that I only need to earn maybe a couple million every week, and I'm breaking even on any money I spend at this point. But yeah, if you're a newer player, if you are even a semi-experienced player and you're looking to earn the most money possible, that's what I'd recommend. It's very easy, it gets the job done, and it's the best way around it. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.